Hi Scorpio, this is your horoscope for February 2017. Thanks for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. Now, in February, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, goes into Aries in your 6th house. So what you'll notice here at the beginning of February is that you have more physical energy. You will make you'll have a desire to make your everyday life more exciting and to fill it with more activities. And you'll also have a heightened sense of interest and desire and passion when it comes to your personal romantic relationships. On the 5th of February, Jupiter, the lucky planet, goes into retrograde. Now, Jupiter is one of the outer planets. The outer planets stay in retrograde much longer, so it's far less significant than when the personal planets go retrograde. Personal planets being Mercury, Mars, and Venus. They really impact you on a personal level. Jupiter will still give us its good luck, its good fortune, but when it goes retrograde, it gives us the opportunity to really reflect on how our relationships are and how we relate to ourselves. In your case, it's in the 12th house of spirituality, so you specifically will become very reflective and you will start to look at your past. You will look at the history of what your relationships have been and how you can make those better in future. It will also give you a greater sense of clarity when it comes to your existing relationships and what you would like them to be like in future and what you would like to include and what possible changes you can make. On the 7th of Feb, Mercury, the communication planet, goes into Aquarius, and it goes into Aquarius in your 4th house of family. So there's a really nice kind of rational, reasonable, communicative sensibility when it comes to people who are in your most inner circle, your family members. You will treat people with respect. I think you'll see yourself as part of the whole. This is a really good month for you, Scorpio, to spend time with family members because you're fair, you're even-keeled. Issues that may be apparent, you will be able to get through those in a really positive, clear, constructive way. And it's really a nice time for you to come together with family members and to enjoy their company and to have a good time. On the 11th of February, we have the full moon in Leo, and it's also a lunar eclipse. So the full moon in Leo, I'll make separate videos on the full moon and the new moon because there's often a lot of energy that goes on during these times, but in your case specifically, it happens in your 10th house of career. So it's like this blossoming, it's like this inner lion becomes apparent within you, and you suddenly start to feel very, very focused on your career and what you can do to affect change and to make your career really come alive in the way you would like it to be. It's also an eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse, and it's on the north node, so it's pulling energy in. So this extra excitement and enthusiasm and real kind of grab it by the horns kind of attitude is really going to last for about 6 months for you because the effects of eclipses are felt for a long time. The north node is in Virgo, which means that you will be able to make good decisions alongside that passion that you're feeling for your career. So if things have been a little bit flat, or if things haven't been going anywhere or going the way you wanted them to, put a line under that, look at this full moon here on the 11th and start over. You'll have a renewed sense of purpose and energy and excitement. On the 14th of February, until the 1st of March, we've got Mars squaring Pluto. Now this is really significant because it only happens once every 2 years. A square is when two planets are 90 degrees away. Mars is the soldier, it's the archetypal male principle, and that's in your 6th house. It gives you extra energy and drive. And Pluto is in Capricorn in your 3rd house. Now, the 3rd house is communication. It's the way you express yourself. And Pluto is about transformation and change. In Capricorn, it's on a very earthy physical level. So you may even experience this totally out of the blue sensation that suddenly you feel highly creative and you want to make something. You want to write, or you want to draw, or you want to start doing crafts or jewelry or something along those lines. The energy is so strong at the moment that it's spilling over, and in your case it's really positive because it's being channeled constructively. A lot of the other signs this month with this kind of square really struggle to integrate it in a positive way. In your case, it's more of what's in here and being able to put that out in the world in a beautiful, creative way. Also on the 14th of February, through until the 9th of March, we've got Mars conjuncting Uranus. So the two meet and their energies come together and mix and they sit together. So Mars is really hardcore. It's like the man, the soldier. I'm going to do this, and if you stand in my way, I'm going to do it anyway. Uranus is the rebel. It's the eccentric. It's the person who deliberately subverts institutions to try and bring them down. And when these two come together, it really blows up your personal sense of energy and drive. It makes you creative. It makes you intense. It makes you focused on really experiencing things with other people that are exceptional. You know, we've all had these magic moments in life where we've gone away for the weekend or something with a group of friends, and it's boundaries have been crossed and experiences have been had which are totally new and magical and invigorating and unexpected, and you really have the potential to experience that kind of thing. So it's really important to include other people on this journey. Romantic partners, friends. When it comes to family members, you're more reserved, you're more reasonable and rational, but there's really the potential to have a lot of fun here. Now, that energy continues through February until the 26th of February, when Mercury goes into Pisces and it goes into your 5th house. Now, you have so much energy in your 5th house now at the end of February. You've got Mercury, your south node, the moon, the sun, Neptune, and Chiron. And your communication becomes very emotional, and you start to think along very romantic, very intimate, very personal kind of lines. Okay, you're going to be interested in really getting to be as close to another person as you can. You really want to experience what romance is. You want to let go of pain and even amend them by replacing them with new, more positive experiences. And it really is a fabulous time for you to either meet someone new or to really experience a magical, intimate moment. It's really, really so intimate and beautiful and gentle and soft. It's really important that you're around other people at the end of February here. It's so far, and I've done quite a few of the other signs so far, you're the sign here at the end of February which has the most potential for love and romance and to really experience that magical moment. Now, on the 26th as well, we have the new moon in Pisces, and it's also a solar eclipse. So the new moon is pulling in this Piscean energy, so you're very loving, very, very spiritual, very intuitive, very gentle. But the solar eclipse interrupts that, and it's a solar eclipse on the south node. So it's about letting go of things which in the past have hurt, which have been disappointing, which have been painful. So for any of you Scorpios who have had lifelong struggles with relationships, there's really an amazingly, hugely, amazingly wonderful opportunity to transform all of that and to let go of the bad patterns and the negative behaviors and the memories of the relationships that didn't work, and to replace that with an experience or a relationship that really can work and that can be wonderful and positive. And I'm not just talking now here in February. As I said, the effects of an eclipse last up to 6 months. So you really have a much more generous view of other people. You have much more confidence in your own ability to be a loving partner, because it goes both ways. You know, if you approach a relationship thinking, okay, well, I'm emotionally stunted, I don't have a lot to offer, and I can be a real nightmare, then you're starting the relationship on an uneven keel. Okay, you're more generous towards other people, you're more generous with yourself, you're really in touch with your feelings, and you can really let go of that past rubbishy stuff that's been holding you back, and you can draw a line under it and start with something fresh and new and beautiful. So it looks like an absolutely amazing month for you. If you would like a personal reading with me based on your birth chart, which I can draw up by looking at your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, then please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will speak to you next month.